Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Word. Alright, guys. It's 10 minutes before the new 4-hour open. I'm gonna do a breakdown analysis on gold starting from the monthly time frame. And the reason I say from the monthly time frame is because it's the beginning of the month. So we gotta break down our analysis straight from the monthly time frame since it's a new monthly candle opening. Now, as you can see, price consolidated on the monthly time frame. We broke out this level here at 1993. This resistance level here. We broke out, we made a resistance above here. So now we're stuck within these two ranges. This range right here, about almost 700 pips. Now, so I'm gonna pay attention to more. You want to pay attention more to this candle right here. What's this candle doing? And as you can see, we were going in the opposite direction. That's what usually happens in the beginning of the week of every month. Price goes in the opposite direction. So we already see that we're making a top wick. Drop to the weekly now. Now we can see everything more in detail. If you look on a weekly time frame, you can see that there's a resistance right over here. That price is moving up to that resistance. Alright. Got our latest low down here. Perfect. Gonna move this up here. Can probably bring this right here. Drop down to the daily time frame. Alright. Now you start making some adjustments again. It's more detailed now. Gonna adjust this right here. Gonna adjust this right here. So alright, perfect. Gonna move this right here. Alright. We see how our previous daily candle closed yesterday. We closed weak yesterday. Almost a rejection wick here at 2055. This candle opened with no bottom wick. We already know why is that. That's the monthly making a top wick. That's a new monthly candle making a top wick. So we made no bottom wick yet whatsoever. Seems like we're bullish on the weekly, monthly, and the daily so far. So we want to be looking short-term buys right now on the lower time frames. So we want to start looking for some sort of trending market structure on the lower time frames. I trade usually on a 30-minute. You want to drop down on a 4-hour now. See if there's any support anywhere. There you go. So once you drop down on the lower time frame in an uptrend, you want to drop down to the lower time frame to look for some support. So we establish a strong support on the 4-hour. I usually use the 4-hour time frame to get in my trades. That's aligning with the daily and the weekly. So we have established our support. And now we're moving up. This 4-hour had no bottom wick also. We already know why is that. Drop down to the 1 hour. There's any support. There's no support on the 1 hour yet. Drop down on the 30. There's no support on the 30 yet. So you want to be looking for some supports. So you don't want to be looking at any buys yet because we are about to open on a new 4 hour. This is how I look at the markets. So basically, we created a high, a lower low. Looks like we're coming down to make a lower high. The market structure hasn't changed yet. We can't do anything yet. What I would like to see on the new opening of the 4 hour candle is if we come down, because we're going to close bullish. I want to see us come down, make a bottom wick, and that on the 30-minute would appear to be a support. So I want the candle to open, come down, make a support, and try to move up to 2045 to retest to 2045, break past, retest the highs, but my take profit will be right here, 2045. So we already can tell that on gold that our daily bias is bullish. We want to be looking buys right now, so we're going to use our 4 hour time frame to guide us. Waiting on you. 4 hour candle. I'm on Eastern time, by the way, guys. It's 12 o'clock for me, a.m. in the morning. Got to the 15. To me, this is a choppy zone, and I won't be trading in this zone, so I'm gonna put a hazard emoji there. Got no trade zone for me. Neither up here. It's too choppy. What I would love to see is for the new 4 hour candle to come down to make a bottom wick to 2042. Close the support down here, come down and make a bottom wick on the next candle and start pushing up to 2045. That'll be a nice opportunity for a trade. So we're bullish on the day, and we're waiting on the new 4 hour candle for support. So we're gonna wait. Drop down on GJ's bearish from last week. You just been pushing, man. But GJ's probably gonna be pushing down for a while, man, because the monthly's gotta make a bottom wick. We close a strong bullish support too at this resistance. So looking at GJ on the monthly time frame, you can tell over here that we're trending. We're trending on GJ right here. We're in an overall uptrend. Can't deny that. So what we want to see on GJ now, I don't use trend lines and stuff like that, but I'm just using it to show you guys that we're in an uptrend if you can't see that. As you can see, we are at a resistance here. Well, we're at a resistance, and we created our own resistance to the left hand side here at 187.348. we got this target over here. If we do decide to break these highs later on, maybe during the month, probably gonna come to target these highs right here. This resistance right here. Clean candle to the left on the monthly time frame. But for now, you're gonna start looking for sells, because as you can see, we just opened on this new monthly. It's more like you're gonna be pushing down. And you wanna adjust now. Got more resistance here. Gonna mark my lowest low. I'll mark this zone. It's gonna be a potential rejection area for the weekly to try to attempt to come back up, but we're gonna drop. You see the weekly is bearish. That's a downtrend on the lower time frames. We're in a downtrend on the lower time frames. Now you drop to the daily. So usually in an uptrend, price makes higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, and usually off the resistance, usually become a support. So there's a potential possibility that if we do decide to reject this resistance, previous resistance here, we could get a support, get a lower high, and break through this, and come create a lower high, break through this. So this is my prediction that price may reject 185.77 to create a lower high on the daily time frame. So we could tell that we're bearish also on the daily, and we could tell that we're bearish also on the 4-hour time frame. Close below our support. Candles are getting bodies are getting smaller and smaller. You can see that there's volume. There's not that much volume in the market on GJ right now. Now you want to start looking in for resistance on the lower time frames for sells. Now you want to start looking for clean traffic, clean range, and yeah, so it go on. So I'm gonna mark this blue. Give me 1 second, guys.
If you're a serious trader using a prop firm to trade, but suffering from crazy high commissions and bad spreads, you need to check out Funded Next today. With some prop firms taking an insane $7 commission on lots traded, Funded Next starts from $0 per round lot on indices and $3 round lot on currency pairs. And the raw spreads is a cherry on top, making them the best in the industry. Simply visit Funded Next.
here. It's the 1 hour. Now we dropped to 30. Same thing on 30. Marking out our ranges now. Once price start going into our ranges, start looking for some. We start looking for some trades. If we close a support on this candle at 130, that's a possible trade for us. We just gotta wait. We're just waiting. Want to look for clean range to the left hand side. We're choppy, man. We're choppy. Probably won't have any trades on GJ, to be honest with you. Not for ourselves. We're too choppy in this area. You got a clean move down here, but too choppy in this area. Let me drop to the 4 hour again and see what's going on here. Yeah, guys, I don't think we have anything. Probably gonna have to wait for price to restructure down here, but we don't really got anything. Don't know if we're gonna reject off the 4 hour here anyways, but if we do, we're probably gonna have to get a closure below, you know. Probably wouldn't want to take. I could see price coming down here, but I could see also price rejected from over here, but this is our most previous. I definitely could see price reacting some sort of from right here. Probably gonna need closures on the smaller time frames here, since we got this level over here. We might reject. Go on to the daily, but we I'll take it to right here, 185,739. Let me see. How's that looking on daily? Yeah, I'll take it right here. Right at this resistance. After the second range, I think we can, if we do decide to break below the support or close below the range, could come down to 185.750 for sure. So I'll mark this blue. But if we do create a resistance, decide to close above the range, then you can see price moving up to 186. For sure. With some nice closures though. We're gonna need some closures since it will be a counter trend against the daily bias. So we got possible buys above 186. I would say you probably need closures though, because you got a lot of rejection wicks to the bottom side here. Definitely say you're gonna need a closure. We don't want to take any impulses and close back in the range, so I'd definitely say we need closure. Different now, but because we got volume, but same way, just to be sure, you know. Usually in price ranges like this, and you got a lot of rejections coming out, you want to wait for price to close on a 30-minute. That 30 minutes is a strong time frame. Sometimes kind of hard to read the candles, but you just drop to the 15, use your 1 hour as your confirmation, you know, in the higher time frames. So we'll talk about that more later into the year whatsoever. But yeah, this resistance marks up good because we tested it here and we tested it here. So if we do decide to close above, we could see a move up right here on the 5. We got a resistance here and a resistance here, but we clean on the 5 minute to go up. So once we get a good closure, I'll definitely say that you could see a push up top to this level and come down on the based off the 5 minute time frame. I don't think price is gonna close up just to push 5 pips, you know. That's ridiculous. I'm not saying that we can, but that's ridiculous. Look on 30. Okay, perfect. You see the lower the 30 comes, the better it is for us. I know people are probably into sales here right now, but I wouldn't take these sales, to be honest with you, because what if you did and then price starts flipping off the 4 hour? You know, the momentum happens off the 4 hour. wherever the daily goes, you gotta follow the 4-hour momentum, especially when it just opens. So I say I could have taken a sell here, but it's risky. Price could easily just flip. 4-hour doesn't really have to always come down to make a support. It could just make a bottom weight. So that's why you gotta wait for the structure to change if you want to start looking sales. Or if we do create a support, come down and close below, we could take a sell. And that would be 4-hour break, re-breaking its lows and closing below against the trend. I call it a 4-hour counter trend on a 30-minute time frame. But the lower we go, the more range we'll have coming back up, maybe at 2 o'clock. So yeah. By the way, guys, every time I'm taking shorts and stuff like that, I probably just I don't really like to sit down on the screen for too long. So I'm just breaking it down right now, and man, this year's went fast, man. But yeah, I'm gonna wait on a breakout here, so times you want to start really looking for impulsive moves when the candles are big. That's when you can tell there's a lot of volume. But as you can see here in this range, we're ranging, so you can't really tell. Candles are decent size, but we're ranging. So you want the market to break. You want the candle to break out to give you the extra confirmation that alright, we're coming out of this range or we're going in the other direction. So that's what we want to see. We want price to tell us that. Price action is what speaks to us. It tells us the language, the lingo. Where price is going next. Once we break out of here on a 30-minute time frame, then we're able to tell, okay, we're moving down on a weekly, daily, monthly. So I say if we do break out, we got a stop loss. We can enter or the break of the lows, or enter right as the candle opens. If we have a stop loss, if we don't, we wait for price to make a high. Our next target. I just remember I said that this is a bad range. You don't want to wait. Yeah, that's true. You don't want to wait. Choppy range. Shit, that's true. Not bad, guys. Alright, we got everything set up. So daily bias. We're just waiting, guys. So what I do, since I trade off the 30, I look at the markets every 25 minutes and I start marking my zones. So I'm gonna mark my resistance and my support on the got a 5 pip spread on this right here. I'm gonna start marking my zones. So we got 2042 02. Guys, by the way, this is the trade I caught yesterday. 87.8% on my account. Ended up driving all the way out. I could have held it longer, but I just took, my piece and my piece of the pie and called it a day. I don't really always try to catch the whole move. Make sure this is scale fixed. Damn, bro, GG spreads at 0 on GG. That's good. Yeah, it's fluctuating. Alright, no problem. GG. We're gonna mark off my zones. Gonna mark off my zones on GG. I'm gonna start off with the, I'm gonna just do it off my phone, man. I don't gotta keep switching. And guys, even if we do decide to break out above here, it'll be a fake out. So yeah, that'll be more likely a 4-hour liquidity grab. But if we do, we could kind of break these highs, but it'll still be a fake out. So a fake out usually happens when a 4-hour scrap of liquidity for the 30. A fake out usually happens when price is going against the trend. You know, we break out against the trend and we close back in the range. That's the best time. But you gotta have a clean range. You know, so let's say if this candle came down, closed bearish, and the next one closed, if we have clean range enough with a reward risk that we can get in on a break at a high and a low, and then we can target the previous resistance to fill the whole range. The range gotta be at least 20 pips, man. On gold, at least 20 pips. On this, I'll say probably like a good 15 pips. You know, pips and the pip count on gold and GJ is different. But I say if on GJ, if we get a on GJ, I say we could get a potential fake out. Let's see right here. I could probably put like a potential 30-minute fake out. So now we're just waiting, man. What I want to be paying more attention on is on gold. Gold is what's catching my eye right now. I want to be paying attention to gold. Because see, that 4 hours is going to flip. That 4 is definitely going to flip soon. So we got to wait on that closure at 2 o'clock. Once we close, price opens, we're definitely going to come and target 2045. So yeah. I'm gonna wait in this close now. So let's just wait. 2 o'clock. I'll be back. By the way, guys, candle has to close with a top wick. If it doesn't close with a top wick, there's no trade. perfectly. This is what I've been waiting for, man. All I needed is that support, man. Seen this trade happen too many times, man, for me not to execute. Probably gonna need a bottom weight though to respect this low. Kinda close weak on this candle. Got the 1 hour. Daily. Yeah. So we bullish on the day and everything like that. So once we respect this low, yeah, we broke the low. So candle close weak too. So that just tells you that it's not enough. It's not a strong enough support. As you can see that the body is smaller than the wick. So probably not the best trade, to be honest with you. So trade is no longer valid. Probably had to win a resistance or a closure above afterwards, but trade is no longer valid for me. So I'm gonna have to wait for a different entry. Oh, we got a breakout here. Shit. You see what I'm talking about, guys? See how strong this candle closed? Strong bearish candle. No top wick whatsoever. That's GJ all the way. Pushed down, broke through all of this volume coming in. So see how we close right at the support. Strong candle, bearish candle. So it's a 4 hour making this top wick, coming down, breaking through all of this right now. So yeah, but that's not my trade. What I'm gonna wait for is for price to come back, make a pullback, a resistance, maybe an onion. Yeah, that's probably gonna be like a 330 trade or something like that though, for sure. Let's see. 30-minute onion. In waiting. But yeah, man, that candle just exploded. It's a lot of volume, man. I'm gonna wait right here. Maybe. Yeah. If we continue driving through, I won't be surprised, man. Definitely. But that's because we're gonna be coming down to make a top wick. To make a bottom wick for that monthly, man. So we might get a big drive here. So price gonna do what it has to do. So we're gonna wait on market structure. Probably don't get nothing until like pre New York, man. But I say I'll wait for candles to close. We need structure now. So the trade that I plan on taking obviously didn't work out. So I can delete this over here. It's no longer valid. So yeah, as you can see, man, this candle here closed very strong right at the support. This is a time of volume pre-London, so you can see that we made a high here. This high now is our 4 hour high, respecting the previous 4 hour candle high, coming down in a bearish day. As you can see, you're in a bearish market. So yeah, definitely can see price rejecting here, maybe creating some form of structure. But I'd say if we do decide to pull up, create an onion, maybe to retest 186.009, create a lower high, I can definitely see price retesting the lows before we make any attempt of going back up. I seen it happen. I think it was like Monday, and I missed the trade. But was it Monday? No, it was Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. I missed the trade. I was paying attention to gold and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna just Now, on here on gold, we might get some different price action on gold, but I don't want to take nothing I'm unfamiliar with, to be honest with you. Especially if price comes and breaks as high. We got 15 pips to break at a high. And at the lows, we got about 15 pips. It's just not worth it, man. I'd say the 15 probably closed above the range. Could be like a celery or something, but I feel like we didn't get a closure that we wanted, so I'm gonna just stay out of this, man. For sure, I'm gonna just stay out of this. Probably if you get like a resistance, then a break close above, probably, but I could say maybe around 230. Maybe if we close like a resistance, but this candle hasn't even made a high yet, man. This candle hasn't even made a high. But if we do make a high on here, probably close like a resistance with a bottom weight, I say we could definitely take an impulsive move coming up at 230, expecting for price to move up. You're gonna need a bottom weight. So the next candle will, let's say if we close here, gonna need a top wick on this though. We haven't even created a high on this. So I'll probably wait for a closure. It's kinda hard, man. Price action is hard on this right now. We got our 30-minute support. 15 resistance will be right here. We get a closure above this. This just depends on how this 30 close, man. But we didn't even make a high on this candle. I would say if we made a high on this candle, maybe if we close inside this candle, I could definitely say that we could have made a move up, you know, if we close inside this candle. But obviously we're breaking the lows and stuff like that, so I can tell that we're very bearish. So we've established a support, and if we do close, it's more than likely that when price do make a support, we usually close, we usually continue coming down. So I'm gonna start looking for those opportunities. But I definitely think we probably reject 2042 though, for sure. I think we're probably just gonna come there and reject. It's getting kind of a little tough to trade this, man. The weak support though, I don't think it's valid, to be honest with you. Body is smaller than the wicks. It's more of a freaking rejection candle, you know. Not a rejection candle, but it's a weak support we had here. Obviously that's why we're breaking the lows. It's a lot of bearish momentum. I don't know if the daily's coming down to make a bottom wick or what. I don't know, it might see like a push down, a bottom wick, and come back and break the highs, but I'm not so sure yet. But I say if we do decide to close below this support, we could definitely start seeing a move down today. But creating a lower high at a 4 hour, or at the 4 hour break these lows, you know. So what I'm thinking, if we created a lower high coming down in an uptrend, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, meaning that we will need to break this here. I don't know. I don't know if this support is valid, man. If we close below, if it's valid for me to take a sells, because it's not a strong enough support. So I'm not so sure if we either coming in down to grab some steeper liquidity, or we just coming down because we're gonna come down. You know, I don't want to take this closure below this support as some strong confirmation that there's a high probability to continue going down. You know what I mean? Now probably wouldn't want to take a buy, impulse buy with no high on this candle, and definitely not up here because it's too, you know, I won't have enough range because I'm probably gonna reject 2045. That's my take profit. I take full profits, so I'll probably just wait on this candle to close. If we decide to close underneath here, I'll probably just wait until price closes beneath 2039, because we got a support right here. It's not a big enough range anyways, so I would probably wait below here. So I'm gonna just put probably look for sales because I don't validate this as a support, to be honest with you. It's not strong enough for me, especially in an uptrend. So if we do decide to come down and then support here and then break, then I'll say we can continue pushing down, but it's gonna have to be a strong support, to be honest with you. Look at 15. I'm probably just wait. I'm gonna just wait for probably for like 3 o'clock, maybe the next 30 close above here. It's tough price action, man. It's not exactly what I wanted to see. Now I gotta rearrange my thoughts. I think the best thing to do is to wait for that candle to close. I'm not gonna take an impulsive move for sure. I'm gonna wait for a closure. Just because that candle didn't make a high. So I'm gonna wait for a closure if we do decide to break above it. I'm not gonna take any sells below here, to be honest with you, because I don't know if you're gonna reject 2042 and not break this 4-hour low. This range is too small to trade in anyways. Just wait. Price come to these areas, I'll be alerted and I'll recheck it. But after this big push, you're gonna need some structure now. So if we create a support and a resistance, and we either break below whichever, I'll say I'll probably wait on a closure below here though, because I don't know if price is gonna reject from this 185.750 to respect that daily resistance, potential resistance support on a daily time frame. So I'm gonna just wait. Hopefully, based off this area here, we could get some sort of structure to come out, retest the high, and create a resistance to retest the lows on the 30. So, but as for here, I'm not familiar with this price action. So, now saying if we do decide to close inside back in the range, even that, so that. So let's say we did decide, still wouldn't make any sense for me because this candle still didn't make a high, you know. So I can't take an impulsive move for a candle with no top wick to say, okay, you know, price try to move up, which it didn't. Prices came down, so you know we got a lot of bearish momentum at this moment. So our closure would fully establish that buys, but we're gonna have to wait, man. Maybe 3 o'clock. I'm not so sure. think we should wait, but because we broke the rules, because we didn't make a high earlier. You know, I'm not so sure if we're coming back up to make a high and come back down, you know. So because of that, I think we're gonna have to wait on a 15-minute closure, to be honest with you. So this wouldn't be valid for me. off of this structure here, I could say that this is valid to continue to push up. But I haven't taken something like this before. I gotta be disciplined, even if I have to watch it play out, you know. It's gonna have to happen, but I think it's best for me to say is wait for the 15. If it goes, it goes. Because we didn't make a high. I'd say if we came to make a high earlier, came down, then re-break his high, then I'd say it's a possibility with this level of structure at 2042. It's more than likely a price is coming back up, rejecting from this, and should continue to drive up. But because we didn't create a high, then I don't see the trade working out. But if we do close like this, now that we created a high on a 30, we make a low on the next candle, we could take an impulsive move coming up here. So I'm gonna just have to wait. Without that, I'm gonna just have to stay out, man. So what I say is, we close inside this range, we could see the next candle. You could see maybe like the 15 closing bullish. Next candle make a bottom weight and come up to break the highs and continue to push up to 2045. We could definitely see that happening. But we have to wait on the 30-minute closure. If the 30-minute decides to close bullish, probably gonna have to, if it decides to close bullish, I'd probably say we still can't take it, but we're gonna have to take it off the 50. You know, we're gonna need a bottom. So let's say if we do decide to close weak bullish, it's probably close right here. Probably gonna need to wait on the bottom. We're gonna re-break the highs, probably stops below these lows. If we decided to do that. If I don't get a 1-to-1, I'm staying out, man. Oh, what the frick is going on, man? Okay, 16 pip range. 18 pip low, yeah, man. I'm gonna have to wait. Not better. On the 30. So I'm gonna wait. And if we close a strong bearish candle, we're gonna have to wait on the closure above. gotta close it on GJ. Now I'm gonna have to drop it down to the 15-minute time. Alright. And I have to wait and see how we close because you can see a trade happening here. 5 minutes. I don't trade out for 5 minutes. Oh, GG's gonna close that. Yeah, we close on GJ. Looking at GJ. I don't know if we make a top wick and re-break its low. What are the chances that we come down to fill away? You know, we just pushed down. The computer's moving slow, man. Oh my gosh. So slow. Just pushed down 27 pips. Close below the range. You could see a potential sells coming down here. So oh my god, man. What's going on? I say if we re-break these lows on the, I don't think there'll probably be any enough. Yeah, stops would be too small too. Man, my computer's moving mad slow, man. Yeah, man, 7 pips is too small, man. We got this resistance right here. Oh my gosh, bro. Yeah, man, I would have to probably. There's always some shit with this computer, man. Yeah, I think stops would be too small, man. I don't want to come up and re-break the highs. You know, re-break its highs, you know. But I could say we could take a sell right here. Could take a sell right here. For price to come down and fill this wick right here. For a 1-to-1. I'd probably say it would have been better if I put stops above here, you know, just to be more safe. I think probably would have been better. If I put stops above here. Probably would have been better if I put stops there, man. If I put stops over, it's gonna be too much of a risk, man. I can't risk so it's too much money. Maybe if you come back break even, I could definitely close it. I'll just close all right here, man. I don't like it. Yeah, close all right there. You know, I would prefer stop loss above the previous. It might continue pushing down, but I didn't like it, so I would rather put stops above the previous 50. Took an emotionally trade right there, so I got it at break even. That's just a 5 pip spread right there. So yeah, calling it off on that, to be honest with you. It might drive down, but I think a better stop loss would have been better, you know, some more room. GJ could have probably come and stopped. You know, I'd rather just get it right there, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm not trying to take any emotional trades, to be honest with you. But my computer freezing, you know, got me all messed up. Thinking I'm gonna miss moves and stuff like that. I'm gonna just call it off right there. It might continue going down, but it would have been better with stops above the previous 15. This range is too small. I'll see we coming back up and stuff right now, so that's why I say it's better to wait. Could say we could have continued, but I would have probably wanted stops at least above the 15 for sure. You know, this range is like a 13. It's not that big of a range either, but it is a good range for a trade. But I would rather prefer it for price to put my stops above there for sure. So if you look on gold, you see, this is the reason I came out this trade, man. That's why I followed my intuition, man. Came out of this trade. I knew it was gonna re-break its own high, man, for a steeper liquidity grab. I'd say there's a chance that we should continue because we did close bearish on this 15. And price was only push about 20 pips or so. So because we closed below, let's get the two ranges. Just moved about 27 pips. That's nothing. But I'd say an entry here would have been way better, to be honest with you. I mean, a stop loss above here would have been better for more room. Because I could see price coming up to grab a steeper liquidity, respect the high, and coming back down. But where's that? Nah. I'll definitely wait on a closure above this resistance. To be honest with you. By the way, US account. In a slight drawdown right now. So yeah. I'm mostly in drawdown because commission though. I'm like $9 down off commission. People are crazy, man. I would have lost $30 right there. I would have lost what I made yesterday on a stupid trade, all because I didn't wait it. You know what I mean? That's why it's good to wait sometimes. But definitely, price closing below there, I could see it coming down. If it breaks the high, then that's just it. But I could see it coming back down for sure. For sure. I don't even know what gold is doing, man, but probably gonna wait for a closure above this resistance on gold. I'm ending the stream 3:25. Guys, you see what I meant? We did end up coming down, and we did not break the 50-minute high. This is what I'm talking about now. I would have preferred for price to respect at least this 15-minute high, and that's what we did. We respected the 15-minute high. We almost broke it, but we respected it. So that's why I said I would have preferred for my stop loss to be above here if we were gonna decide to continue pushing down, which price did do in the last minutes. We're probably waiting on a resistance also, to be honest with you. Next time I'm gonna probably wait on a resistance, since we closing back in the range for a retest. Maybe if price should break the high and then re-break the lows to come down. Yeah, probably re-break its own lows on the 30. So yeah, but I don't see anything happening probably till after 3:30. Wow, gold looked like it came back up. Yeah, I don't really see anything happening until after like 3:30. Probably gonna wait on the closure above here. So if you guys are still tuned in, just wait for price to close above this resistance, and you'll be able to take an opportunity. But if the candle closes no wick, then don't take any trade. You don't gotta force nothing. Don't want to take anything in this area here. I don't really like how price action is, but kind of, emotionally took this trade. The first one, not really emotionally, but in a way where I didn't want to wait, but kind of emotionally. But that's why you gotta navigate those emotions, man. You gotta. I'm not really bothered by them anymore, but yeah, you gotta continue to work on your mindset and this thing, man. But yo, see y'all guys probably Tuesday, because I probably only trade live stream Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So probably next week Tuesday. But yeah, see you guys. I'm coming off now. Alright. Subscribe.